Well, an end is in sight. Judge Gary Randall and lawyers from both sides both believe that Anthony Garcia's quadruple murder trial could soon be over. Closing arguments are expected to wrap up next week. That's when things would be handed over to the jury to come up with a verdict. Tonight, our Aaron Murray is taking a closer look at the expected timeline.
Garcia's defense attorneys say they expect to be done calling witnesses by Monday, which could leave closing arguments for Tuesday. So we can expect the jury to begin deliberations next week. Remember, the jury will be sequestered during that process. To maximize their time, Judge Gary Randall says he will allow them to stay and continue deliberation past when the courthouse closes. Judge Randall is off next week on Wednesday and Thursday, though, so if the jury comes back with a verdict on either of those days, Judge Leanne Rettelsdorf will accept their verdict. Now, as for the witnesses today, the defense called its own digital forensic expert to refute the testimony by Omaha Police Detective Nick Herford. Now, the defense expert saying there were flaws in the way Herford collected the data from Garcia's iPhone, saying it did not follow protocol and thus it could not be considered reliable. Last week, Herford testified Garcia had searched for the name Roger Brumback the day the state says the Brumbacks were killed. But this new witness says he could not find that same search when he went through the report. The state, however, strongly disagreeing with that testimony, pointing out the witness was not given the raw data from the iPhone, which does show the search for Roger Brumback that day. Tables then turned on the defense for not providing their own witness with the right information to analyze. The final witnesses to take the stand were quick. More testimony from people in the Brumback neighborhood and the clerk at the Motel 6 Garcia checked into in Des Moines on May 12, 2013. Now, she testified that he didn't seem injured or nervous that day and that she saw him there with a woman. Now, for the state, Brenda Beadle suggesting the woman could have been a prostitute. And finally, more arguing at the end of the day. Both sets of counsel calling each other liars in front of Judge Randall, who told them if they were going to act that way, to step out of his courtroom. Matt?
All right, Aaron, here's another interesting note. Another court appearance today for Allison Mata. Again, she's not allowed to represent Garcia in any official capacity, so she's now sitting in the audience and passing notes or whispering to her fellow one-time co-workers on the defense team.